Speaking of the Patriots, what do you think of the league office having no problems with a guy they once suspended for cheating being the fox in the literal hen house for Fox? And also, it's your network, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're on shaky ground here, but what do you think about this conflict of interest that we all now recognize, thanks to the video from Monday night, exists?
So here's my honest opinion. You're right. You are asking me a question about what I believe to be my single highest paid and highest profile colleague. Thanks for that, Mike. What I think
Sorry, I didn't think about that.
No, you're fine. I do not think that anyone really believes that there is going to be some actual tangible strategic advantage gained by the Raiders. I do understand people saying it's an odd look. And I would understand if teams, listen, different teams have different levels of comfort. You know, certain coaches go to every injury is lower body. And, day by day, some coaches are incredibly vague about everything, like they've got the nuclear secrets, and some coaches are more forthright. If the trade-off is, hey, some teams are going to be less open with Brady before the broadcast, like that's a trade-off, that I think everybody's just got to accept. I don't think it is a true unfair, strategic advantage. And maybe I'm naive at that, but I think understandably there have been some people that felt this setup from the beginning was a little, call it odd, and then saw him in the booth and were like, this is the moment. Because again, there is real power in the visual medium of everybody's watching. This was my Eagles point. You know what I mean? Like, I think they've been false starting consistently, but seeing Brady, now Brady's in both these, be like, hey, that was a false start. Hearing Blandino say, I'm sick of this play, just like Chris Collinsworth, first game of the year a couple years ago. Jawan Taylor is jumping early, as he did for every snap of his career in Jacksonville. But when Collinsworth shined a light on it, it alerted everyone, and I felt like referees are watching that game, and they're like, oh, man, I've got to be aware to it. So I think that the shot of Brady in the booth, was one where people who had an issue with it, they were going to understandably use that as, wait, this is weird. I do understand that.
Well, and people who had previously been neutral or didn't get it, didn't understand it, it's all too theoretical, it's all too conceptual, boom, oh, wait a minute, that looks odd, and they've finally realized the thing that's been there from the moment the arrangement was created. And here's the thing. To get back to Patriots fatigue, Chiefs fatigue, Eagles fatigue, if the Raiders are ever consistently good and they're winning the division every year and not the Chiefs,
it's a different story.
That's when you'll have more and more people. That's when you have more and more people say, hey, how's this happening? What's he doing? And, Nick, I'll tell you that, and you don't need to respond to this. I do apologize. I wasn't even thinking about the Fox connection. I did not want to put you in a delicate spot. You handled it well.
Good,
but the real benefit that isn't being discussed nearly enough, it's not about the production meeting. It's about being out there on the field before the game and being able to watch and listen and interact. And you get intelligence there that's unrelated to game planning. It's unrelated to future opponents. It's very relevant to who are the players we want in Las Vegas? Who are the coaches we want in Las Vegas? Who are the guys who are making the difference in these organizations? You get access to a different universe of understanding when you're in that crucible, when the stadium's mostly empty and it's just people out there stretching and running around and you're bumping into people and you're having conversations. That is, I think, the hidden benefit of that job. And I don't know if he spends 2 hours down there. I've seen plenty of pictures of him in that spot. But that's really where you can pick up some stuff that helps you not during the season, after the season.
Listen, and then we can move on. If that's true, then, in my opinion, this is another thing Jerry Jones has really squandered, because he's had his guys, Troy and Tony, with those jobs forever. And I know they don't officially work for the Cowboys, but if they're gonna tip off anybody on, hey, keep an eye out for this strength and conditioning guy, it would be the Cowboys, and they have not exactly taken advantage of that resource over the last quarter century, I would argue.
He could sell him 1% of the team, and we'd be in the same spot. So, hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.